It's over. What's going on, guys? We are vibe maxing once again. Late cells have entered the room. Late cells have entered the room already. Another another Saturday night in your prime. Yup, you already know. Another Saturday night in your prime. Okay, what kind of shenanigans are we going to get into today? What kind of shenanigans are we going to get into today? So, I do have a new Discord link. I've made a community post, and you know what? I might be able to post it in the live chat. Let's go. What's up, Spo? Top G has entered the room. Yeah, I'll post it in the live chat later when we get things swinging. Don't want to bore Max, but yeah, I got my nice spicy water next to me, so we're gonna giggle Max. And I have some pig skins as well, chicharrones or chicharrones. If you're what if you're I don't know what the word is, taco cell maybe, I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Cope maxing. I guess I'll start with a story. So, I was swiping on whatchamacallit. Got my rose wine. Let's go. Another Saturday night in our prime. Yo, so true. I wish I bought beer for this stream. Yo, let's go. Yeah, definitely get some alky, bro. Not that I'm encouraging alcoholism because I'm an alcoholic, but it's over for sober cells. So true. Oh, that's hilarious. Ooh, someone in the Discord says he has to work. Yo, brutal wagey cuck maxed. Bruh, that sucks. He says he has to work. Oh, but he's in the Discord. But yeah, I'll probably drop the chat, or I'll drop the link in the live chat. Just grub maxing on these chicharrones while we read these comments. I'm not going to be able to get to every single comment because, like, it's kind of weird. When I first made this, there actually wasn't enough comments to read. I probably spent like a solid fat minute talking about each and every comment for like 10 minutes because there's probably like 5 comments total on like my videos. But that's not really the case nowadays. And there's actually just too many comments, to be honest, in like that I can get through in like an hour or two or whatever. And I'm not against doing a long stream that's like 5 hours or something, a long cope stream. I'm definitely not against that. However, I'm not gonna do that right now. Maybe that's like a special event, like during the week or something when I'm fucking super bored or something, you know. And I actually have a bunch of stuff going on right now, so I was a little bit late, a little bit of a late cell today. Soundboard, yes. I'm thinking about getting a soundboard. So yeah, there's definitely some improvements, of course. Soundboard, and I might get some more visual stuff going. But I'm putting that off to the side because I have some like actual like real life work stuff that I have to do first. That obviously is a little bit more of a priority. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna handle that first, and then maybe if I have some spare time, then you know, I'll whatchamacallit, I'll get the soundboard going and maybe some other stuff, and that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, I won't be able to get through every comment. It'll probably be like an hour or two long stream. Yeah, I'm gonna probably steal every single one of Face's soundboard sounds, not gonna lie. They're just so classic. Like this squirting one, the like, you know, that one, I don't know if it came through the mic that well, but that one just is hilarious. And yeah, there's some really good ones actually on in some Red Pill content. They have some hilarious soundboard, like the oh hell no like that one, or the Pagani VC, like that. Those sound effects, those are hilarious. I find them so funny. So I'll probably put those in. And then there's like a Giga Chad sound effect I want to put in, you know, for like the sound. So that'll be fun. But yeah, so anyway, just saying, I'm not going to get through every comment, so I'll try my best to read all the live chat comments. I know there's a setting that it filters the stuff, but just so I can keep the YouTube video on the setting where I don't have to make it like a restricted content, I'm going to keep it on the censored setting, so I'm going to keep it censored. If you want to say something that is like has censored words in it, you can use coded language using like zeros. Maybe it'll pass through, or you could just hop into the Discord. I don't really care what you like post in the Discord, honestly, because I'm not streaming that. So like you can type more or less whatever. Obviously, TOS blah blah blah. But yeah, if you want to say something that is like not appropriate for YouTube, but maybe you want me to read it or whatever, you can post in the Discord. Yeah, so I think I only posted one comment this week in your last vid. Hope you get to it. One comment in this week. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many comments nowadays. It's actually a lot. The loneliness of a Saturday night in my prime was starting to hit hard till I saw this stream. Let's go, dude. That's so cool, man. I mean, I remember like before I started making videos, like I would just watch like every single like live stream from like a bunch of other Black Pill YouTubers, and they all just stopped live streaming. All like, I don't know, it felt like they all stopped at the same time. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I feel like they all kind of stopped around the same time, and I'm like, how the fuck can I cope? I literally couldn't cope. I could not cope. I just had intrusive thoughts so bad. So like I just started making YouTube videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? So actually, you telling me that, bro, like that's crazy, because like, yeah, you're definitely not the only one. So I'm doing it for me as much as I am for y'all at this point, because like me being consistent with this, it's really weird. It's actually like the best cope. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like encouraging y'all to do it necessarily, because I think it comes with consequences too, probably. It's a lot of work too, but like it's a great cope. Like it kind of keeps me going, not gonna lie. Definitely. So yeah, that's cool. And on another note, I was swiping on Hinge today, and I actually matched with a girl, like this fat girl, and it sounded like she was actually interested in me. So I don't know. I'm like I don't know. I guess I'm like a giga fake cell or something. So yeah. But I'm streaming instead. I didn't want to meet up with her, because I don't know about y'all, but like it's kind of like I don't know, like my standards are they're lowering every week. My standards get lower, I would say, to be quite honest. Don't let her find out about this stream. Yo, over. That's cack. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying, and it's like, if y'all wanna say I'm a fake cell, like that's fine. Like, I still like go through like severe bouts of like depression and stuff, and I don't know, man. I mean, it's a good cope. Like I really don't care. Like you know what I mean? I'm just living my life, and I'm not like a super true cell. I'm just like a below average looking guy just trying to make it, man. It's really difficult. But yeah, I matched with this like fat girl, and it sounded like she wanted to meet up, but like it gets to a point where like you get a little bit disgusted, I'm not gonna lie, like having to like show up at that restaurant, and then like this ogre's like waddling in, like with every step it vibrates the room, you know what I mean? And like as they're walking, every person, like their chairs, they're sitting at the bar, their chairs are like shaking and vibrating, they feel it, they turn around like, they think like some giant 6'5" basketball playing Tyrone or something is like coming in, you know what I mean? But it's really just like your date, it's just your girl, she's like 5'5", 300 pounds or something like that. And it's like, I'm just not there yet. I might get to that point where I'm willing to like, go that low, but I'm just not there yet. I'm holding out for the geomaxing stuff. So I'm gonna try the geomaxing stuff first. But it's like you can't even be like seen in public with a girl that obese. It's just like embarrassing, at least for me. I feel like I'm not the only guy that thinks that way. Like there's an obvious reason why, like, we're not like generally guys are like, no, we don't really want to date these like giant whales. We don't want to really like go harpooning or whatever. But like, you know, then there's people who are like, oh, fat girls need loving too, man. And it's like, okay, that's fine. I'm just not there yet. Although it's pretty brutal. Yeah. So, other than that, the matches actually just don't respond. I think only the obese girls respond to me. But I think I'll be able to get like a more attractive girl if I just go overseas. And I am not there yet. I'll be there fairly soon. So hopefully I might change up the schedule though. The stream schedule might change whenever I go. Just a heads up, I might not stream Saturday night in my prime when I'm in a foreign country trying to fucking, you know, party and ascend. But hopefully I'll still be somewhat consistent. If you're under 5'5", just transmax, bro. I'm dead, dude. Oh. Yeah, just, I'm not really gonna say what country, but I'm going to Europe, and I'll leave it at that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I did match though, and I got a response from a obese girl, and yeah, I mean it's just kind of disgusting. So I don't know. I was like, do I really want to like put my head down in shame and show up to this terrible restaurant that I am not going to enjoy like I'm not even going to have fun. Like I have more fun on Discord and YouTube than I do like on a date with some fat girl that is like going to be some normie. And it's like, oh, what do you like to do for fun? Oh, that's so funny. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't see any long-term prospects with this girl by any stretch of the imagination, like any chance at all. So it's like, for me, it's kind of, there's really no point. Like, I'm not really going for the hit it and quit it. Like, I don't really want that, which I can get into that in another video. It's kind of like, I don't know. I have this thing, so I don't really want to talk about it. It's kind of private and I'm not ready to talk about it. But yeah, I mean, basically just, I'm not really into the one night stand stuff. So I, you know what I mean? And not like I can get it anymore. You know what I mean? But, yeah. And I'm not a virgin, by the way, if I haven't already said that. But anyway, yeah. But, yeah, it is what it is. I still have no friends. My family doesn't ever really talk to me. And, you know, I don't know, man. Yeah. It's pretty over. Can't even get a date. But I guess maybe I can get a date. Maybe I can. Maybe I'm just cope-maxing. Maybe I'm coping, bro. Maybe it's all just a farce and I have to date an obese girl. I don't know. What do y'all think? Like, should I just date fat women? Like, I don't know, man. Like, that's pretty rough. What do y'all think of the live chat? Should we just date fat girls? Like, I'm not even fat. That's the thing. That's the part that pisses me off. It's like, I'm fucking, like, shredded. And I'm expected to date a fucking obese girl. Like, okay, that part pisses me off, dude. When I think about that, like, why? Like, why do I have to go on a date with this girl that's like, she weighs more than me, and I'm like a foot taller than her? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, and I don't know, man. Like, it's just weird, bro. Like, I don't know what y'all think about that, because I know, like, there's this whole thing about, like, oh, you know, you're not a real incel, bro, if you wouldn't, like, have sex with a girl in a wheelchair. And it's like, okay, but I don't know, man. I mean, like, I don't think that's the vast majority of guys. I think, like, the vast majority of guys are in, like, this weird limbo, this weird purgatory realm between not being a true cell and not being a Chad. And that's where I'm at. I'm on the lower end of that, I feel like. I'm not sure. But that's what it feels like, for my reality, at least. And it's like, we still get nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not like a sub-8 theorist, but we still get nothing. So I don't know. I mean, I might as well be at this point. You know what I mean? And I'm not really like a purist where it's like, it's super hard and fast. Like, everyone has their own life. And I get it that some true cells are very like, you know, like, oh, you're appropriating this and, you know, you're not one of us. And I only want to talk to people that never got a match in their entire life, or they're KHHV only. And I get that, and that's fine. And I just, they live and let live. Like, if they want to live that and they don't want to like talk to people that are like low tier normies, that's fine. And I'm not going to invade that space. But I'm still just going to, talk about my own life. Like, I'm a human. Y'all are humans. Like, and we have pretty shit lives. You know what I mean? Regardless of whether or not we're fucking true cells. So that's kind of my take on it. But yeah, I'm just not ready to go harpooning. I'm just not ready to, like, you know what I mean, get on that ship and start whaling, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe you resonate with that. Maybe you don't. I know that there's some guys in here that have commented on my stuff and they're like 30-year-old, 40-year-old virgins. So like, I don't know. Those guys, maybe they feel some animosity towards me because like I'm not one of them, but I'm in a way kind of speaking in a similar fashion that they are. Maybe they have animosity towards me because of that, but like if that's the case, like I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? I really don't know what to say. Like, everyone's living their own lives. It is what it is, and it sucks. It sucks for me, but obviously it's gonna suck way worse for you if you're a true cell. Like, exponentially worse for you if you're a true cell, for sure. Because not only do you get no play from girls, just be confident, bro. Yeah, not only do you get no play from girls, you also get treated like shit. You have a more difficult time getting work, and people don't respect you as a human being, and you get shit on all the time. And I get some of that. I just don't get that constantly 24/7 all the time, every day from every single human, right? I still get looks like I'm a freakazoid. One of my commenters one time, this cracked me up. He said I have a resting murder face. It's like I look mad, I look ugly. You know what I mean? So it's all about personality, bro. Just personality max, bro. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my take, and it is what it is. I'm so high on neuroticism that just having a relationship of any kind, period, is difficult for me. Yeah, I feel that. I'm actually, what's weird about that is like, I didn't used to be like kind of like on this like weird mental state where it's like I start freaking out, but like I think the word for that is like manic or something like that. I feel like I get manic like when I start like trying to interact with girls. Like I try, like, you know what I mean? I try to get a match. I try to, riz a girl. I try to talk to a girl. I try to like talk to a girl on the internet or IRL or on a dating app. And like, if it doesn't go well, I start like freaking out a little bit, to be honest. I start like going manic. I start like, like getting like very like, chop suey, right? I get like incredibly chop suey. I start like freaking out like, everything's over. You know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like if I just had like a stable girl, you know what I mean? Which, I mean, that's like, then I wake up from a fucking dream, right? But I feel like if I just had something more stable, then like, and it's not even about sex. It's truly really not. It's just like, I feel like humans live better lives in these kind of pair bonded situations, which is kind of a whole nother discussion in and of itself. But I feel like I wouldn't be getting so manic and like psychotic all the time, which I just don't really like when I get that way. And it kind of makes people feel uncomfortable sometimes when I get too like, kind of like into that. And I don't know, man. It's just, I don't remember ever like freaking out that much in my life, my entire life. I really, truly, genuinely don't remember ever freaking out in this way. And like now I am. But mainly only when I just like get rejected and like, I thought I had a chance because I got a single response. Like I got a message back on a dating app, but then from there I got ghosted after that. And it's like that just like, it's worse than if I never got any response at all, because when you get your hopes up, it's way more brutal than if it never happened at all. And that's why it's like, I completely understand why guys are going to like completely opt out of dating all in and of itself together, because like, the number one thing that like makes me feel like chop suey, right, or like sewer side thoughts, like on the side of the sewer, is like when that happens. And so if I just like prevent that from ever happening, then I can honestly coast in life. And yeah, like there's not really any ups, but there's also not really any downs. It's pretty like, melancholy and chill and normal, like just flat like the whole time. And so like I all I'm trying to say is I understand why guys choose to do that, because it really truly is that brutal when you get like kind of rejected in that way. But for now, I'm gonna keep trying. I don't know. I have a vague glimmer of glimmer of hope. I mean, Kazi, how to get money up, work from home only. Yeah, it's kind of funny that you asked this, because like in a lot of my comments, people are asking me for like money maxing tips, which is like cool and all. But like, I don't know, man. I mean, look, if you want like money maxing advice, I guess, I guess just watch some Honest Waffles videos, bro. Watch some Honest Waffles, bro. He'll tell you to get your money out, bro. Watch some Hamza, bro. Get your money out, bro. Like, no, honestly, like, I don't really know what to tell you. Like, I do have really like solid, good advice as far as like, you know, what you can do, like step-by-step things to like get your money up in that. Obviously, like, I live in America, so like, I think Kazi, I think you might not be in America. I can't remember exactly, but it's gonna vary by country significantly, because like the economic prosperity in my country completely money mogs like every other country on the planet. So it's not really like, it's not the same comparison, right? But yeah, I mean, I don't know, this channel, it's not really about like money maxing. I don't really have that much inclination to like really want to talk about that stuff. However, I mean, if it is that much of a demand for me to really go into all the details about that stuff, like maybe like way later on, I know like Fresh and Fit, for example, like I know that they have like a Money Monday or whatever show. So maybe down the line, if like there really is that much demand for me to talk about money related topics instead of like black pill related and dating related topics, maybe down the line I could do that. But I mean, as of right now, like, I don't know, man. I mean, I just don't really feel that inclined to like give that advice, because like, honestly, it's kind of out there on YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, you just can basically learn quite literally any skill on YouTube. And it's all there. There's free courses, there's, you know what I mean, like 24-hour courses on learning any skill, like 5-hour free course on YouTube, learn any skill. And so it's like, you can literally learn anything in the planet that you want to do, whether it's fixing cars, doing plumbing, doing roofing, doing coding, making music, anything. So I don't really think you even need me to tell you what to do. Like, I feel like the knowledge is out there, and I feel like there's plenty of opportunity online if you just like do a few searches here and there on like various like job boards and stuff like that. You can find out what's in demand. Obviously, like, just pick something that's in demand that you feel like you might like, more or less. But yeah, I mean, I know that, you know, if you want more like conversation about this, you can hop in the Discord, and maybe I'll have more specific stuff for like your specific situation. I don't really know like exactly what's going on in your life, obviously, so I can't like prescribe like, you know, oh, you need to do XYZ, because like, you know, that wouldn't really be fair. Like, you know what I mean? Because like, I have no idea what's going on in your life, so I can't really tell you what to do without that context. But like I said, everything is on YouTube, and that's how I got my career started, is I just learned on YouTube. So I would just start there. If you are, I guess technically I'm kind of like it's called like an autodidact or whatever. So like, you know, I guess I'm like atypical or whatever in that way. But even if you aren't that, you can still like you can still get by. I feel like you could still get by with like learning stuff. Okay. How do you connect with women / have something to talk about? All I feel is attraction rather than connection. It's not like the Stacys or Beckys will give me the time of day anyway. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm kind of like I don't know, bro. I'm like blue pill, bro. Like, I actually just like being around girls. I just like being around women. Like, I just like their energy. Like, they just think different. They're kind of retarded, and I like that. Like, I don't talk to women to talk about like deep philosophical topics and like Nietzsche and, you know, like cleaning your room like Jordan Peterson or whatever. You know what I mean? I talk to them because they tell me about what they did on a Sunday, and they're super gleeful and happy and giddy, and like they're, you know, they're just like excited and and whatever, and they talk about their stupid like drink that they drank and their dumb food, and they talk about like what color shirt they're wearing and stuff like that. And it's like just listening to them blab max, it just kind of fills my heart in kind of like a blue pill gay way. And I really can't explain why that is. I think maybe that's just some kind of human thing. I really don't know. But I mean, at least for me, typically what I try to do is just keep the conversation flowing in a sense. Basically give her the floor and listen to what she's saying, and repeat things back to her that she said. So if she's like, OMG, like I really love this red shirt that I had and it really matched my white shoes, and like, OMG, my jeans just looks really good in that. You're like, oh wow, okay, so a red shirt, okay. Like literally I just like, she mentioned she wore a red shirt, so I just like say that back. And it's like when you repeat, this is like a cringe charisma thing. It's like a sales thing. If you like repeat back what someone said to you, then it's a strong indicator that it tells them that you are listening to what they were saying. And women love that because they like being listened to. And then other than that, if maybe there's a little bit of a blank, then from there you just bring up a different topic, or you pivot, or you ask her a question, and again just simply give her the floor. And honestly, like, women love that. They'll take the floor. They love to just blab max, and it's very easy. It's not always very easy, but I'm just saying in general, that's like, I feel like, at least for me, I feel like that's how a male and female like conversation flow and dichotomous relationship, I feel like that's how that works, at least in my experience. But on the other hand, like, I've met guys that have told me like, oh, I hate talking to women, like, oh, they're so dumb, oh, they're so boring, oh, I can't talk to them about these deep topics. So like, I don't understand that. I actually genuinely like really enjoy talking to girls. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you don't like talking to them, I don't know what to say, bro. Like, I really have no idea. Genuinely, I can't tell you. I have no idea what to say. You're always going to be personality mogged anyway, since your competition has never been mentally unadjusted for such a long period of time. Look up Achilles paradox. I will definitely have to look up Achilles paradox. You do have a really good point. So like, as far as mentally unadjusted, yeah, I mean, like, if you're like locked in your room all the time and you're not socializing with people, it definitely permanently makes your brain deteriorate, right? Like, there's studies on this, like, you die faster if you're alone. You become more depressed, like your brain loses this, that, and the third, like, if you don't talk to humans. So I think like talking to people is like a vital thing for humans to do. And so if like you're not doing that, then obviously it's going to like severely deteriorate your brain and your life, and it's going to make everything worse and permanent. Yeah, exactly. It's going to make things permanent. And people and normies that are always engaging in these social settings and interacting with multiple people ongoing, things like that, they will personality mog you, absolutely. And then they're also going to be talking about like the sports game and all that stuff that you probably don't even care about. However, even with that being the case, I still don't think that means that it's completely over. I don't think that like if you're like a little bit of a Spurg cell, you know what I mean? If you like a little bit like off kilter with the social stuff, that doesn't mean it's completely over. Like, that's not a complete over. Because like you can stumble and mess up and find a new friend group and try again, and then just kind of try to snowball that, I would say. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you can kind of recover from that enough to make it not over anymore. I don't know, but I'm not trying to be like some red pill cringe lord. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? I feel like unless you have like a brain deformity, like, it's over for like actual autists, like actual Asperger havers. Like, yeah, it's over for them. But like, if you're just a normie, you've been locked in your house for 4 years, yeah, like, so have I. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, yeah, I would just get like some job where you talk to customers, like be a bartender, and I think maybe over the course of like 2 years, you'll go from like being a total Spurg to like, maybe you actually have some quote unquote charisma or whatever. But yeah, I'll look up Achilles paradox. Swell says, not kidding, you'll get a lot more comfortable talking to girls if you friend zone her and don't ever think there's a chance for anything more. Honestly, bro, like, I'm gonna be just straight up 100 with you, bro. If you have the ability to friend zone a girl, you know what, man? You go for it, King. Because, dude, it's fucking over, dude. So, I can't friend zone a girl if I never talk to him, bro. Like, I can't friend zone a girl if I don't have any friends anyway. Like that, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't really work. So, I only have friends online at this point. It is what it is. So that keeps me going. I don't know what to say, man. We can never catch up. Only maybe poach the younger generation. Yeah, I mean, I think, like at least for my age, like mid 20s, since the ideal dating range difference or dating difference is about somewhere like 2 to 4 years. So like the girl's around like 2 to 4 years younger than you. Like I'm inevitably like a girl will want me the most if she's like in her early 20s. And you know, if she's in her early 20s, then she probably does have a body count. You know what I mean? She probably has pair bonded with one, if not multiple guys. And I'm actually just coming to terms with that, like literally like this week, last week, like I was saying earlier, like I'm slowly lowering my standards. Like I used to be like, oh yeah, I just totally want like a virgin bro, like you know what I mean, like 19-year-old virgin bro. But it's like at this point it's like I don't think that's realistic for me anymore, to be quite honest with you. Like I'm not Andrew Tate, you know what I mean? I'm in my mid 20s, you know what I mean? And I'm not like a guy that's like, I wasn't like a cradle Catholic. I wasn't like born into the church, stayed in the church my whole life. So I don't see like a girl that's like a 19-year-old virgin. I don't see her looking at me being like, oh, I really just, you know, like a girl in a church, like, oh, I really just, you know, love this guy that, you know, used to be degenerate and then he went atheist and then he came back. Like, I don't see a girl like that, like wanting to marry a guy like me. I feel like, honestly, I'll get like my equal more or less, not in that sense, because I know obviously like we don't go for the equal, but I'm just saying like equal in the sense like it's going to be a girl that, you know, had her quote unquote had her fun in college and now she wants to quote unquote settle down with a beta bucks, and that's who I'm going to be inevitably. I mean, there's really no getting around that. Like I just don't see like any feasibility in any other way, because like I straight up don't match with girls that are like 18, 19, 20 on dating apps, like basically at all, in like third world countries where like I'm actually able to get a match. Like the only girls that match with me are like young 20s, and so it's like, okay, that's kind of like a reality check for me. Like there's really no chance that you know what I mean, that I'm gonna get some ideal waifu or whatever. That's just not happening, bro. You know what I mean? Like but you know, I'm not saying you have to lower your standards like I am. I'm just trying to like get a chance, you know what I mean? Invest in Dogecoin, bro. For real. I'm neating. That's cringe, bro. No, it's fine. If you're a neat, that's fine. But, you know, obviously you can't get rich if you're neat. Like, if you want to talk about money maxing, bro, and you're neat, how about you spend all that time neating and instead of watching anime, study a skill? Like, it's literally that straightforward. Let's see. My scroll broke. I can't stand superficial convos. Yeah, bro, like the weather, bro. I hate that, dude. That's the worst. Oh, bro, the weather today is so good. Oh, the blue skies and the white clouds. Oh, and yesterday the thunder. Oh, the thunder. Oh, and little Johnny was telling me about his stupid little, you know, first grade problems. Like, that's literally like every old person conversation. It's just so cringe. I don't know. I just can't even deal with that. I just look at, when I have these combos, I literally just sit there with like a stare, like a blank stare. I'm like, oh, when is this gonna be over? Like, literally, I just can't stand this. Like, jeez. And you know, I'll just be like, oh, the weather, you know what I mean? Have to like give it back to them. Otherwise, they hate you. If you don't give it back to them, they hate you. But they probably hate me anyway, honestly, because I'm just like, I don't know. Thinking about, I'm so far gone that even thinking about that doesn't occur to me. I don't know what the context on a Monday. Let me see. On Monday, I was playing my Vidya for a few hours. The idea for someone acting excited about that for me is alien. No wonder women tend to be in good moods. I don't get what you mean. Um, if you're not interested in her, you can just walk away. True, you get positive reinforcement for anything. It's why I'm not too bothered about getting women. Just be gay, bro. True, Gaymax, bro. Gaymax is sus, though. User, what up, user? Hello, user. I'm too ugly to be a bartender. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be a bartender, bro. There's like a billion customer-facing jobs. And I know that there's some of these inky channels that be like, yeah, bro, if you're an inky, don't get a customer-facing job because it's the most brutal thing ever. And like, yeah, I agree. It's absolutely true. However, if you want to raise your social skills, like that's the easiest way to do it. So there's really no getting around it. If you want to raise your social skills, guess what? You have to, talk to people. If you don't want to raise them, then obviously don't get the job. You know what I mean? Because you're going to get shit on by your coworkers incessantly. Oh, you're bald. Oh, baldy. Oh, baldy. Like literally, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, nobody wants to deal with that. You know what I mean? Oh, short. Oh, what up, manlet? Oh, what up, manlet? Oh, how's the weather down there? Oh, short stack. Oh. Like, yeah, no one wants to deal with that, bro. But like, that's life. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It is what it is. Adult virgins have big expectations for their first time. I doubt most of us could give them what they fantasize about. I don't know if you're talking about men or women for adult virgins, but yeah, I mean, like, adult female virgins, like, I mean, obviously she's going to want a virgin. She's going to want a male virgin that's like a pure man. You know what I mean? That's like, oh, praise God and all that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, if I'm making content like this, like, do you think that's me, bro? No, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on the edge, bro. Like, I'm not like, you know what I mean? I'm on the edge. I'm trying to hold things together, bro. Like, that, yeah, we're not at the same playing field, bro. Like, not even close. Yeah, I always saw virginity as a social construct, a way to mog those who don't play the dating game. Even when I started, yeah, I mean, you get made fun of if you're a virgin as a guy, like, oh, virgin, oh, you never put the peen in the vagine, bro. Yeah, and that's a thing. I mean, like, but like, obviously, like, with good reason. Like, you, out of all the things to be upset about, like, being bullied for, like, that one actually makes sense. Because if you are a virgin, like, you are not procreating. Like, that's really important. So, like, to have some social pressure to, because, like, getting made fun of for being, like, short, it's like, come on, dude. Like, there's literally no point. Like, he just was born short. You know what I mean? But, like, to get made fun of for being a virgin, like, there's a lot that goes into that. And there's a lot of, like, choices that go into that as well. So it's like, and, like, if you don't procreate, that's huge. You know what I mean? That's a huge life missed decision. That unfortunately that we are kind of running towards at full speed. But I don't know. I just feel like some things deserve to be bullied for, and that might be one. To be quite honest with you, I don't know. Not trying to neat forever because it's boring and below my skill/talent. Yeah, bro. Neats are high IQ, bro. Neats are high IQ. Yeah, bro. I studied the history of Burgistan, bro, for 20 years, bro. And I wrote the 9RK manifesto, bro. Neats are high IQ. Neats are high IQ, bro. Bro, look at the history of this small island south of India, bro. Needs are high IQ, bro. I swear, bro. And I'll always be at the mercy of being broke or even going homeless. You're talking about female virgin, got it, okay. I wish you could at least say that I'm a virgin and not get weird looks for it. I hate how I have to lie about my dating resume. I mean, no one's asking you that, though, to be quite honest with you, right? So, I don't know. But, like, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know what to say, bro. I'm not, so it is what it is. I'm basically a born-again virgin at this point, though. It's been so long, like, I don't know what to say, bro. It's been years, so it is what it is. Have you ever thought about how even nuns are holding out for Chad? They are literally the brides of Christ, aka the ultimate Chad in life or death. They have the super low time preference. Yeah. Nah, I never thought about that. I don't know. I'm kind of like a Christ cuck, cringe lord, so I don't really think about it that way. I think it's actually wholesome. So whatever. I'm cringe. No, neats are not necessarily high IQ, but I actually am talented high IQ neat. The joke is that every neat says that, bro. So, Yeah. I don't feel like a real person. I feel like a science experiment of my mom and dad's worst traits. Yo, for real, for real. Yeah, I disabled DMs on Discord, bro. I don't want no DMs from some creepos. Okay. You can post whatever you want to post in the open Discord, and we'll leave it at that. Because people send some really weird stuff. Just to be completely honest with you, on Discord, I just don't want to deal with that. And I don't want to get spammed, and I don't want to have to make DMs like a part-time job. If that rip comment reading, yo, for real, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like dead ass. Spo, okay. I promise, Spo, I'll get to yours. Okay. I remember seeing it. It was very long. I didn't read it, to be honest, but I will read it. I promise, okay? We will get there. We will get there. I'll get there today. Next year. No, I'm not DMing, bro. I just don't want to have to DM. That's like an extra part-time job. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm too lazy, Max. Just post in the chat. I feel like a science experiment. Yeah. No. Okay, I was gonna say, like, for real. Like, I feel like I see a lot of like traits in like my mom, and I also see a lot of traits in my dad, in me. Like, just even my laugh alone, like my some of the jokes that I say, some of my like humor, some of my mannerisms, some of the way of my thought patterns in and of himself, like how I talk, all that stuff. I can see it like in my parents in different ways. Like I see this in my dad, I see this in my mom, right? So I find that very crazy. I don't know if I inherited all the worst traits. I mean, you know, it's a mixed bag. It is what it is. I mentioned I lacked dating experience once at work, and everyone treated me differently, like I had a disability or something. Yes, bro, true, bro. If you mention that, it's a death sentence, bro. There was one time where my boomer coworker, he was like, "Oh, this that, and the other, going postal," and I was like, "What does that mean? What is postal?" And that's like what boomers, they mean when they say going ER. That's like what going postal is. I guess it's when like someone shot up a post office or something. And so since it's like work from home or whatever, whatchamacallit, yeah, he's like, oh, well, there really isn't any like postal going because everything's work from home or whatever. And I don't even remember how he brought it up, but you know, he's like, oh, and then there's these, you know, whatever incels or whatever. And I was like, oh, you know, oh, that ain't me. I'm good. You know, oh, I'm good. Yeah, no, that ain't me. Yeah, I'm good. I made sure I told him, like, no, that ain't me, bro. No, that's not me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you really can't tell people at work, especially, that, like, you lack dating experience. Like, dude, yeah, Clay, like, 100%, bro. Like, they're gonna look at you like you're subhuman. And that's the brutal reality. I mean, biologically speaking, though, like, you have to understand, like, why that makes sense, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna get into it, but, like, you know, if you're not getting play, like, there's something there, right? Like, whether it's looks, then sure, that's the answer, but it could be a whole multitude of things. And so, like, yeah, I mean, like, that's just biology, man. There's really, and sociology, there's really nothing we can do about it. You know, black pill is not about changing human dynamics. It's just simply about, I guess, understanding the brutal reality of how it is, right? And that's definitely part of it. That's 100% part of it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was gonna say, so I'm just gonna move on. RIP comment reading. That reminds me, the fact they go to church tomorrow. Yeah, I feel that, bro. I mean, like, I want to go, but, like, I just hate my local church. So whenever I move, I'll just find a new one. I remember seeing yours. It was very long. Bruh. Look, okay, between me and you, why do you think I like YouTube? Because it's audio. I don't like reading, okay? I don't know why I decided to comment read, because I hate reading. Oh, man, I don't know what I was thinking, but, yeah, okay, let me find your, comment here, and I'll just read yours. Yeah, because, I don't know, man. Yeah, let me find yours. I don't know, can I search? I don't know if I can search. I'll have to look into that later. I don't want to mess around too much. Oh, I'm giving away all the comments. Where'd they go? Filter. Can I do that? Let me see if I can filter by your name. No. Yeah. Oh, wait, was it this one? Is this the one you wanted me to... Yeah, this long one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, I'll read this in a sec. Let me see. Did we get anything? Way less. When I was 12, I could type 120 words per minute perfectly. I was a bit of a mathematician. That's pretty sick. And concepts like standard deviations. That's pretty sick, dude. Yeah, I mean, if you're into math, bro, there's a lot of stuff that's good with math. So, math is cool. Have you found any way to enjoy video like you used to when you were a teen? Hell no. It all feels so lame to me now. Yeah. Video games suck, dude. I play for like 45 minutes and I get bored, dude. Like, I could never be a NEET. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even working like super hard or a lot, like to make like, oh yeah, bro, I just want to be Andrew Tate, bro. I just want to have $100 million in the bank. It's like, no, it's like, there's nothing else to do, bro. Like, video games are boring. Like, how many hikes in the fucking woods am I supposed to take before it's just, looking at trees and green plants for hours isn't like some spiritual experience, okay? You're looking at fucking plants. It's not that interesting. Get a grip, okay? This, like, whole thing about, oh, yeah, bro, just take a hike, bro. It's so much fun, bro. It's like, bro, I'm looking at plants. They're not doing anything, right? And so I just find the most stimulating thing in life is like solving problems and just working. And like, I don't have a problem with NEETs by any stretch, and I say this a billion times, and I only keep saying it because, like, I'm like kind of like a work cell, so like it's the opposite spectrum. I'm just working to cope, bro. It's just a way to like kill time, be proud of something that I'm doing, like build something cool, you know what I mean? Like do something cool. That's about it, man. And then obviously like I get the economic like benefits from it as well, which is like great. But mainly it's just like, dude, I'm just trying to do something that I enjoy doing, that I feel like I gain some sort of gratification from, because playing video games for like 45 minutes, I get bored. I mean, if it's a really good session, maybe I'll play for like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours tops, and then it's like, okay, like this is getting tired at this point, like I don't get people that are playing like 8, 10, 12, 14 hours. I used to when I was in middle school, but I mean, not anymore, man. It's just really not the same anymore. Like, I don't really get anything from it anymore for whatever reason. Exactly. Only suburbanites and city types worship hiking. Bro, for real. So it's not exciting. Yeah, dude, like I do daily walks and weekly hikes, and it's like if I say that hiking is boring to someone, they start chimping out. They're like, oh, you can never talk about hiking like that around me, bro. Like, me and hiking, we go way back, bro. Like, you don't even know, bro. Like, I was there from day one. Me and hiking, bro. Like, the plants, bro, they're the most interesting thing. You just have to be more gratified, bro. You're not gratified enough, bro. Like, you have to be more gratified, bro. And it's like, if I think hiking is boring, then it's like an attack on their entire, like, human existence. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with that? Like, I never understood that. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not that fun to look at plants, like, flow in the wind. You know what I mean? I haven't had a really good session in video games since I was young, true. You can still make art in your free time. You can do art. Yeah, I would say if you're more of like a artsy person, then do that. I'm not. I'm like more like an engineer type person. So like I think that's probably why I like to just like do work and stuff like that. So it in a way it's like my own sort of pseudo art, if that makes sense. Yeah, 2 hours of video games. Started to find exercise and fitness a little better, but yeah, I could easily see hiking too long to be giga boring. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm watching these podcasts, bro. I'm watching these Face LMS streams. I'm watching these cringe, like, what's it called? Like Joe Rogan podcast or something like that. And it's like, dude, after hours of listening to that talk show, You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It just gets tired. It gets boring. If I was doing a hike with a girl, though, like, that'd be sick. That'd be like the best. That would be literally the best time of my life. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's not happening. So yeah, there you go. What do you think would help you cope better besides a relationship with a woman? Nothing can replace that. There is no answer. They are unique in that way. That's the human existence. That's why it's so brutal. Nothing can replace that. I don't care. It's called a cope for a reason. Hiking with friends is better. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any really friends, so yeah. But I don't know. Maybe I'll try to social circle max whenever I move. But I tried to social circle max in my local church, and it just didn't really work out the way that I thought it would, right? And so then I just gave up and said, fuck it, dude. I'm just going to stop going. Why aren't you worshiping the whole experience of going around in a circle, bro? Yo, for real, dude. Dead ass, bro. Yeah, bro, just hike the circle, bro. Dead ass. That's fucking cack, dude. Okay, let me read this comment from Svo. Alright, let me zoom in, because I'm a blind cell. Old man pill, blind cell. Women are ahead of men on the human evolutionary timeline because men have protected them from the harsh realities of the world, allowing them to develop and evolve under their protection. Women are raising their standards in order for humanity to progress as a species and leave behind the unwanted parts, genetics and values of humanity, intentionally or not. The worship of beauty over utilitarian function is a natural progression of the evolution of values being spearheaded by women. Men will soon follow or be left in the dust where they belong. The breadth of expression women enjoy is indicative of them being closer to the complete human experience thanks to the psychological and cultural development of women that men have enabled. Men, outside of genetic diversity through sexual reproduction, are only required as protectors, hunters, inventors, engineers, soldiers, when humanity does not possess the technology to replace them. Once those technologies are realized and widely implemented, there will be no need for the man, only the sperm, and that too will eventually be produced outside of the man. Once synthetic wombs and milk-secreting mammary glands are developed, we will no longer need the woman either, and the female and male social roles will just become social roles. And so the sexes will cease to exist once their reproductive functions are no longer required. This will allow the maximum range of expression and experience for all people, as the limitations on expression imposed by the biology of sex will fade, and we will be more equal, complete humans instead of a part of a whole to be completed only through the union of male and female. Okay. So you're like insanely high IQ. You're IQ mogging me to infinity right now. Just throwing that out there. Let's see. Okay, Wireless Plum responded, said, women are not moral people in general, bro. They don't have much concept of individuality. They think in terms of the whole. So basically, you're saying that men should be left behind if we don't want to lose individual freedoms and liberties. And the whole thing with cyborgs and no genders is dystopian as fuck. Females are not happy, bro. I don't know what you mean about how they are ahead of men. Bro, females have literally been handed everything and are more degenerate than ever. How are they ahead of men in any quote-unquote evolutionarily way? It's just gynocentric eugenics when you talk about the worship of beauty. And humanity is not completed by the union of a man and woman. It's really just women who have full control over access to sex and long-term relationships, so they also control reproduction. It's less union than you think, in my opinion. Okay, so it sounds like Wireless Plum is coming from like kind of some sort of red pill angle, and Svo is coming from some sort of futuristic angle. Putting your opinion out there, yes, very cool. I do appreciate it. it's like that book. What's that one book? By Huxley. There's a book by Huxley, and it goes like Brave New World. Is it? It kind of reminds me of that, where like you're saying like, you know, humans are essentially put into these certain kind of boxes and things like that. But I guess in essence, the boxes will be no box at all in the future based off of your comment. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I can't predict the future. But yeah, I mean, synthetic wounds are already being developed. We know this. There's some recent thing that came out about it, about how they made some developments on it. And they were able to like do something. They turned like skin into sperm or something like that, or they made a baby rat or whatever. I don't know. You can look it up. But yeah, so that's under development. They said in 5 years they're going to be able to start testing it on humans, and then in like 20 years they'll potentially be able to like roll it out. You know what I mean? So that stuff is coming for like the next generation. I guess what is that? Generation Beta, like after Alpha was that Beta. So the beta male generation is literally going to be the beta male generation, because they quite literally won't be needed at all, because we will have synthetic wombs as well as synthetic sperm. So yeah, look forward to that one. Totally not satanic at all. Totally not satanic at all. As far as the maximum range of expression experience for all people and limitations because of the biology of sex, I mean, like, the only pushback I would say, and maybe I'm missing the overall point by like just focusing on this, but I do want to point out that like the differences in sex, they affect our entire like psyche, hormonal levels, experience of how we experience things in the real world, how we process things, you know. So I feel like the sex thing is more than just social. Even if, for example, you have like a neutered male, you know, even if you have like a neutered female, like they still have things that are distinctly male and female in the way that they act. Like, you know, like a individual, I don't know if this will get me banned on YouTube for saying this, but like an individual that like quote unquote transitions, like if they, you know, used to like have, you know, plumbing that was kind of poking out, if you get what I mean, their mannerisms still remain. They are more aggressive even after that, you know, ongoing treatment per se. Even after that, their mannerisms are still more aggressive. They still are more poignant with their points if they're arguing something. And you can notice this time and time again. So I don't think that gender is solely and sex is solely social, and I don't think it ever will be. It doesn't matter if we're breeding humans from the womb or from a fake womb. And also, I'm kind of a Christ cuck cringe lord, so like the whole union of male and female, I do believe that is definitely a complete human for sure, with it, like unequivocally. I mean, if you just think about it, like, you're so much happier, you're so much more blissful being in the presence of a woman, and a woman is so much happier and more free when she has the confines and constraints of being led by a man. And I mean, you just can't really make that up, you know what I mean? Like, there's no like book on that. It's just like observing reality, you know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of how the interaction, the dichotomy of men and women are. Again, not to like focus on that too much, but I don't know what's going to happen with this future stuff. I try not to think about it too much, but it sounds like you're kind of into it, so that's cool. I mean, whatever is a good cope for you. Like, I just do the work cell cope stuff, so whatever. I do think that you're 100% right, though, as far as like men being disposable, utilitarian objects serving the purpose of the, essentially, like the tribe per se, right? BRB, got it, bro. And I feel like, yeah, they are definitely thrown away when they're not performing well. But I feel like that's just kind of biology. And there actually is like some studies on that stuff that when I was looking into it, it was actually too brutal for me to kind of handle. And it made me like spiral a little bit. So I just stopped looking into it because it was so like demoralizing how like, the genetics aspect. Oh, I just thinking about it is so brutal. Just basically like, like males have a higher rate of genetic differences to see which genetic differences and outliers perform better. And so, like, since males have more outliers than females, like if you look at any bell curve, the male is, more aggressive, you know what I mean? They have more higher aggressiveness or whatever, and women are always like more in the normal zone. And like biologically, it's because like if maybe you don't believe in God, that's fine, but like quote unquote whatever, but like God like made men essentially the testing ground for genes. So like we have the testing ground, and if there's the good higher end where it's like we tested it out and 6'1" is better than 6'0", you know what I mean? But then on the other end, there's guys where they're testing out 4'2", and so if you're 4'2", yeah, you're not going to reproduce, because that's not a gene that women like, because it doesn't win stuff. It doesn't win prizes, and it doesn't win resources or whatever the metric is in the real world. So yeah. I don't know. The breadth of expression for women, I mean, that's kind of a hot take, bro. You're just going to sit there and say that women like express things better. Like, I don't know if that's really true. They're kind of dumb, bro. If I'm being honest, like they just kind of blab, like, I don't know. I think it's just different. And I don't, I love women. So like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like I love women, bro. Yeah. So you get it. Okay. What are we looking at here? Over for attention cells. Women are ahead of men, that's because they're shielded from hardship in developing themselves in men. What's this? This is why they get jealous, moody, female, like, etc. Led by Chad. You mean this is why I'm actively going to fix my money situation sooner than when I can see what I can pull. Money Max's cope. I haven't found, like, money has not helped me get girls by any stretch of the imagination. I just pay my bills easier. That's literally all it has done. I love women too, but I also don't like them at the same time. Yeah, I get that. I don't like women express things better. They just don't have any fear or doubts because they're used to always being respected, so they don't doubt themselves. Yeah, 100%. Women's views, like, oh, that's what a blessing. You're such a sweet girl. You have an opinion. Wow. We love that. Whereas like guys, it's like, yeah, we know. It's just, don't even tell me your opinion. Like take out the trash. Money Max for me. To make things easier. Yeah, no, definitely. It'll make your life better. Yeah, that's it. Money maxing definitely will help your like situation. Yeah, 100%. Okay. Okay, where was I with these comment reading stuff? I don't know, man. Like, I can't read every comment at this point, like I said earlier at the beginning, because there's just too many. My breadth of expression, I meant the range of acceptable expression, i.e. fashion, vocal pitch, variability, art, dance, sexuality. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, yeah. True. Yeah. Yeah, they have a wider range. Yeah, breadth of expression, yeah. Fair enough. By the way, I'm a former incel. I appreciate your channel. Ascending Boyos is truly Rover Scooby-Doo. My history is as follows. Incel, girlfriends, that's plural. That is plural, boyos. Incel, casual, quote-unquote fun. Married with children. Whoa, this guy ain't no inky. And then I asked him what the definition of an incel is. And he says a man who is involuntarily womanless for more than 6 months, despite trying to ameliorate his situation, trying to get girls. 6 months? What do y'all think in the live chat? What's the timeline to be an incel? Is it 6 months? Me personally, I think the range is 3 to 5 years. I think it's 3 to 5 years. I think 6 months is basically a short-term dry spell. I think 1 year is a mid-term dry spell. I think probably 2+ years, 3+ years is a long-term dry spell. And if you're at the 5-year point, then you can start being like, okay, I might be an incel. If you're actually trying. If you're not trying, then you're technically, that's Volcel territory, bro. I'm gonna say it, bro. That's Volcel. If you're not trying, then that is Volcel. You can't argue. Hey, look, bro. Don't shoot the messenger, bro. If you're not trying at all, if you're not showering, bro, if you're not putting it that way, if you're not lean maxed, if you're black pill, then you understand looks matter. If you're not lean maxing, then technically you're kind of volcel. I'm just saying. Unless like you have a deformity. If you have like a severe facial deformity, like obviously, like, yeah, like you're a true cell, bro. You know what I mean? Let me grub max. I'm grub maxing, bro. 6 months womanless, bro, 20 plus years strong. Yeah, that's the thing. 6 months, like I said, it's like literally a short-term dry spell. Like even Chad gets like a 6-month dry spell or something like that. You know what I mean? Like Chad joins the military and can't have sex for 3 months. You know what I mean? Or he joins a football team and you know what I mean? So it's like 6 months is really nothing. If you were a former incel, you were never one to begin with. 1 year. Okay, so Svo says if you haven't had a girl in 1 year, then you can start considering yourself an incel. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I still think it's 3 to 5. I think that 1 year is still just like a midterm dry spell, to be honest with you. But it's not really a hard and fast thing. There's just so many variables to that, right? Oh, let me read some of these others. Comments in the thread. I don't know, a few years minimum. 6 months is like a short-term dry spell, JFL. I can explain why he's 6 months. Men who attract women fairly easily, and I don't mean Chads only, generally don't have to wait 6 months to find women. If a man lives his life, goes about his business, and no women give him IOIs, something's wrong. I don't know. Something's wrong? The worst cope is a politico. Running around talking about how Trump is your savior. Trump cares about Trump, end of story. I don't vote. Not just Trump, this conservative BS that is popular nowadays online. They actually think that putting restrictions on women will get them laid. Over for rightoid cells. Actually, when there was sexual regulation, pre-sexual revolution in the West, about 90% of men got married and had children. Do you want marriage and children? Are you an incel? He didn't respond. Remember to grub max with hard foods so you get a Chad jawline, bro. Bro. Remember to chew max, bro. Remember to chew max, bro. It's part of your daily bone smashing routine, bro. I used the wrong yards. Over for mistypo cells. Grub matching, bro. I'm eating these pig skins, bro. Someone hop in the Discord chat. Y'all wanna hop in the call? If you hop in the call, you get like 1 question max, 2 questions. Haji says, I'll write this stuff later. He's tired of being a brokey. Okay. Okay, he's gonna hop in. Yeah, bro. Hop in the chat, bro. Hop in the chat, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I might bring on some people, bro. For like next time. I have some cool people that I want to bring on. Pretty hyped, pretty excited. Some people you may know. Some people you may have heard of. Just saying. Just saying. Might bring them on. I'm not going to name drop, but just saying you may or may not have heard of these individuals that may or may not. I'm just saying. So I'm pretty hype. Pretty hype. If you look at most couples, they're both average looks. If you're truly average, you can looks max and money max and you'll be fine. Sub 8 theory is cope. Yeah. It's funny you say that. I kind of agree. With the caveat that, like, if you're in the normie territory, then you have to have friends. You have to have a social circle. Um, and what's it called? Um, what's it called? I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, I read the next comment and I'm cringe maxing. Gosh, I'm just cringe maxing. Sub theory. Let me just read this again. If you have multiple couples that are both average looks, the average, average guys, and yeah, once you pass the looks threshold, whatchamacallit, the live's still going, bro. Hop in. You hop in the waiting room. Hop in the waiting room VC, bro, and I'll pull you in. Let me type this out. He's having a. Better not be on Mike Cell, bro. Okay. He's hopping in. All right. So he's going to be on pretty soon. I'll pull him in a sec. Just let me finish this topic. Yeah. Once, if you're not Chad and you pass the looks threshold, the caveat is that you have to be social circle max. You have to have a social circle. You have to have IRL friends. And that is what's killing the majority of guys who are in this fucking purgatory in between Truecell and Chad, is that we're so, what's it called? We're so atomized and we don't have any social connections. And that's the most brutal part of it. And yeah, I mean, I don't have a solution for it, obviously. I don't think anyone does. It's just the reality of what we're facing. Clay says, bro, Ligma is already social circle maxing. Actually, no. I mean, I don't know. It was out of nowhere. Like, it had nothing to do with this channel. I was just talking to a certain individual that you may or may not know. Or no, I was talking to an individual that you probably don't know. That he's a guy kind of in the background of some other stuff. And just out of the blue, I said something really funny. And then he got me connected with someone that, this person you may or may not know. And I just was talking with him. And none of them even knew that I had this channel at all. I hadn't told anyone at all, period. So, yeah. And then this person that you may or may not know, checked out my channel, and, I haven't asked him to come on or anything, but I might ask him in a few weeks, and, he probably won't be my first, major guest per se, because I think I want a little bit more clout before I ask him to come on. But I don't know, as long as he doesn't rope max, he might rope max. So as long as he doesn't rope max, you know what I mean, maybe I could get him on. And man, that would be crazy. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I mean, yeah, we'll leave it at that. I'm probably saying too much already. And I didn't ask him, so this is just me blabbing. This is me in my head. But I've talked to him. So. Yeah. Your stuff is gonna get censored, and I'm gonna leave it censored because I'm lazy and I don't want pee-pee poo-poo comments on my video, to be honest with you. That's just the reality of YouTube comments. Let's be real here. So I'm gonna leave the censorship. It kind of hurts to be around normies knowing how fake most of the friendships are and how transactional it is. True. Dying to know who the guest is. I'll put away the rope until they go live. Bro. The first guy that I asked, I think will come on. I would say if I was a betting man, you probably don't know who that person is, but the other person, you probably do know who that person is. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. Let me read this comment, or let me bring you in. Should I read this? Ask a girl to come on. Yes, Vo. I actually know some girls on Discord, and I've been thinking about asking them to come on. But the issue with that is that if I tell them I have this YouTube channel, then I kind of like out myself. Like, you know, I have the voice modulator and all that. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of like an anon channel, right? So it's like kind of a pseudo dox, a little bit of a slight dox if I start asking like people. Yeah, exactly. If I asking like people that I know, you know what I mean? That, oh yeah, hey, come on my thing. And like, I don't know, man. I think it'll be really good content if I get a girl on here, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll play it by ear. I'm kind of thinking of I could do like a, you know, if you ever seen that podcast called like Fresh and Fit or the whatever podcast, they have like a round table of girls. I could probably get like a round table of people, but probably just like in a Discord call and not like IRL, and just have them blab max and answer stupid questions like, yeah, list 3 countries, bro, and you know, what do you rate you know, Sergi, bro, on a scale of 1 to 10? I've been thinking about that, but like, it's kind of a lot of work, man. Not gonna lie, like getting people together and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot going on, so it's definitely not like top priority. It's just a thought. It's just a thought that might happen. We'll see. We'll see. But probably, I still need probably more clout. I probably need to get a little bit more traction before I start bringing on like girls. I don't. It's either I pay them. You know what I mean? Like I would have to pay the girls unless they're just really bored. I would probably have to pay these girls. Or if I get more clout, then it would actually be like worth it for them to come on. And so, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna bring in Kazi and yeah, we'll see what he has to say. Alrighty, moving you in. Oh yeah, real quick before I move any guest into the VC. Yeah, just like you know, just a new set of rules. Like, you know, respect the YouTube platform. Like, look, like, don't say stuff to try to like get the channel taken down. Don't say like slurs. You know, if it starts with a M or an N or a F or a L, or you know what I mean. Like, just like chill, right? Like, I get it's like BP content, but like, you know, just chill, bro. Like, it's not that like you don't have to go there. We can still just vibe max. I know like other channels don't care, but it's like I just don't want to have to deal with that. Cool. And yeah, so just chill with that and use like coded language, okay? And we can all be fine. And yeah, if you don't, then what I'll have to do is to an extent, but no, I mean like if y'all say something, then what I'll have to do is like basically either restrict the video, which isn't the end of the world, but it's kind of annoying because then it gets less views and less traction, just straight up. Or if someone like comes in here and says like slur, like spam it or whatever, I'll just have to I'll give them a role that makes them so I won't bring them in the VC anymore. And then I'll have to take down the video and crop it and then re-upload it. And it's like, it's just more BS. It's just more work, dude. Like, I don't want to have to deal with that. Yeah, come on, bro. It's a Christian server, bro. Family friendly, bro. Okay, I'm bringing you in, Kazi. Yeah. Yo, what's up, man?
Yo,
Alrighty, what's going on?
wait, who's?
What?
Hold on.
Yeah, what's up? You're on the live
You
stream,
sound,
bro. Yeah,
you
so
sound different. Oh, yeah, I know. I have the the video playing in the background. Okay, I turned it off.
oh, I sound different.
Yeah, I was like, wait, is there another person also joining?
Oh,
Yeah, the YouTube sounds different from what's it called? The the actual Discord.
okay.
Yeah, I was like confused for a second. Okay, what's up?
Does it sound like a normal voice, or what does it sound like?
Like they both sound normal. It's just different. At first, I was like,
Oh, it still sounds like a voice modulator?
No, they both sound normal, I guess, but they definitely sound different.
Oh, okay. But yeah, anyway, what's your question?
Oh, I don't have a question right now. You just said happen, so I was like, fuck it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, usually it's just like, you know, like ask a question, like ask one question typically, if you have one. Um, but if not, is there anything you wanted to talk about specifically?
Let me see. Let me think for a second.
Okay. I see. Let me read this comment. You said, was going to write in YouTube, looks maxing is still first and foremost, but this extreme case guy got lucky, looks maxed intentionally to 7 or higher, and got a Bugatti from his luck and money, and used that to get like a rotation of 30 hot girls or whatever. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. mm,
Cool. So, message retracted. Whoa, that's
wait,
crazy.
what?
In the live chat, someone's message got retracted. Don't girls like
Oh
talented
yeah.
artists? Unfortunately, I lack talent. So Svo says, "Oh, better get good than I think you'll enjoy it more too if you get better." Yeah, bro. Yeah, 100%. There's definitely like a bunch of stuff that I've been like thinking about doing and implementing, but like, you know what I mean? It's just like I only have so much time in the day. I'm doing all this stuff and moving and all that. Oh, you deleted the comment. I missed it, bro. But it's in the live, so if the live viewer saw it, they saw it. Clay says, I've been around art communities. My brief stint doing photography got me near amateur models. Whoa. But don't get it twisted. It ain't like how it is on the hub. What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? But I think I might try that if it looks max really well.
Oh, yeah?
Like, yeah, that seems like a good way if you can looks max enough.
Yeah, I had some guy tell me about, oh, yeah, bro, go to art events, bro. It's great for networking and meeting beautiful girls, bro. And, like, I don't know. I've never tried that personally, but maybe that's, like, a really good way to do it. Okay, let me read these comments. I meant to start up here, which I never even got to. Do you have a question though, or if you don't have a
Not right
question, then
now,
maybe you
but
can just come in another time. Because usually it just like
okay,
take one question. If you know things are really rolling, maybe like 2 max. But if you don't have one, you can just
okay. Can I don't really know if this really counts as a question. I kind of don't want it to, but can I just like write my situation? Because you said you give advice like in the Discord.
I mean, I
'Cause I'm
can.
trying
It's
to.
not. I'm
I'm
not
tired of
saying.
being
I'm not
broke.
saying I give advice. But yeah, I mean, I
Or
can
what?
for
You know
you.
what I mean?
I can
Like
for
just
you
something
if you
that like
want.
yeah. Like I like write down a bunch of stuff and then I can figure out something. 'Cause I'm tired of being broken. Never mind. Like, cause I know money max is mostly a cope, but I just want to not be broke because like it just helps your life in general. And I got time, and it's like, what am I doing? Like, and
Hmm.
video games are starting to bore me. Mostly. I mean, there still is like a little bit here and there that's okay or good or whatever, but it's never the same as it was like when I was young. And I guess like can I write that? I don't. I'm about to go to sleep within like 15 minutes or whatever. But can I write that down later tomorrow or later today rather? Because today is tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. You can write that down whenever you want. It's the Discord, bro.
Yeah, and then if you'd be like, I'm not saying it'll work, but like I could give you like advice to like what might help like increase your chances to because like to help with your situation. But like I'm not saying it'll work. It's just something you can consider trying.
I mean, I'm definitely down to hear, whatever you have to say, man. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I'm open ears. You don't
Okay.
want to
Cool.
talk about it now. You don't want to talk about your situation. You just want to write it down in the Discord. Oh,
Uh,
you want it like more private. You don't want it on the stream, right? Is that what it is?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, no worries. I won't read it out then. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Just put it in the chat or something.
Yeah. Also, I'm like I'm kind of getting sleepy, but I'm still watching the stream until I get too sleepy.
For sure, dude. I watch streams and go to sleep as well. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Cool, man. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and move you back into the waiting room. But yeah, go ahead and write that out whenever you get a chance, and then I'll get back to you, man.
All right.
All right. Cool. All right. Bye.
Bye.
So kind of random, but I was laughing that guy in Belle Delphine's sex tape was easily sub 6. I was like, WTF is this world? I never watched that. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Sus radar going off. Sus radar. This guy says happiness is a choice. Yeah, bro. I chose to be this way, bro. Yeah, bro. I chose to be this way. I chose to be a 6'5" Giga Chad, bro, and I'm happy. Fix her life, bro. Bella Delphine, is she relevant? Nah, not really. She's not, but I mean, she's like a millionaire. She like made $1 million and then just left the scene and call it quits. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Keeping to yourself doesn't attract anyone. It just protects you. True. Femcel is not a thing. They just haremax without blinking an eye. Fembolcel. Fembolcel. For real. I don't know why I thought of that randomly spaced out. LOL. Happiness is a choice. 50% true, 50% copium. Yo, for real, dude. For real, bro. Thinking Ape had a friend who was depressed, Chad, who offed himself. Oof, brutal. What's the story with that, dude? That's brutal. Actually, I know this one story of that one Chad that, like, I think it was like he was a Giga Chad mogger and then, like, he got injured or something and then, like, his life turned upside down. And then he, like, offed himself. I think this was, like, an old ITV video that's not up on YouTube anymore, unfortunately, because he nuked his own channel. But, yeah, I think, you know, when your life is really good and then it goes to shit, I can definitely see that, you know, severe amount of change would, whatchamacallit, you know, make someone want to rope max or 9mm max. That's why happiness is a choice is like 50-50. Yeah, I remember that one. Yep. What's the point of relationships with women if no children are wanted? Yeah, true. Like, honestly, like, I don't get this for guys. They're like, yeah, bro, I hit it and quit it, bro. You're like, yeah, bro, I'm just spinning plates, bro. Yeah, bro, I just want the cute girl, bro. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm just going on dates, but I would never, like, marry her. I would never, like, want a kid with her. It's like, why would you have her around? Like, sex is not that great, bro. Like, it's not even about the sex. It's just, like, about having, like, a female around you. Just, like, a girl that, like, cares about you. Like, a girl that talks to you, that gives her energy to you, right? At least for me, like, it's about, like, that connection aspect, and it's like that's the part that we're lacking. And I'm not calling it like true love. I'm not calling it like love. I'm just saying it's like a hormonal thing. It's like it's difficult for me to describe right now. Maybe I could describe it better another time, but I think you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I mean, like, without that, without the point of children, like, what's the point of being around? Like, they're not that smart. Like, I mean, they're not dumb, but it's like, oh, color of my shirt. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point in dealing with that if you're not going to have kids with them. This world is completely meaningless, and girls and sex are also a way of coping. I believe good-looking people who are just lucky with their genetics have better lives, though, undeserved. Yeah, I mean, there's some truth to that. I mean, that's definitely a pretty pessimistic view on reality. But, yeah, I mean, you can't really say that's wrong. It's natural to feel lonely, but if you find a girlfriend, it's going to fix that. But if you find a girlfriend, it's not going to fix that. Glory years, question mark. Are you kidding? LOL. I just turned 60. Enjoy your youth while you can. Accept your situation. Don't expect to be quote unquote happy. Maybe listen to Jordan Peterson. Gotta clean my room, boyos. Yeah. I mean, I agree with what he's saying. Like, it's natural to feel lonely. Glory years don't exist. Like, every year is going to get worse than the last. Your body deteriorates. It's truly over. You know, it's pretty much it. Imagine Bobby Hill with a baby D and a 6-pack. It still ends with Connie giving Joseph the smelly fish. I don't know that reference. I don't watch that boomer show. That millennial show. He says, stop coping on Tate's behalf. Every girl says he's ugly as hell. Even when they don't know his status, they automatically call him disgusting. They call him disgusting because, like, the social media and media, like, say he's a misogynist or whatever. He's decently attractive. He's like above 6 foot. He's shredded. He has a good face. People like meme his jaw picture for like a one bad angle. He's like bald, but he wears it quite well. He's an attractive guy. Like, that's a cope. people say he's ugly, and it's just a cope. It's just like they want to like meme on him and hate on him. It's just not real. When they hear him talk, not just because his teeth are bad, they find him disgusting as well. And you really need to know how Romania ball works before you're calling him innocent like every other alt-right retard. I mean, I'm not calling him innocent. I really don't know, and I also really don't care. As far as like his, the whole trafficking stuff, like I really don't care. You need to find your purpose, bro. Choose a direction and march on, bro. Only after you finish do you get your just rewards. Yeah, my just rewards? Bro, like, what do you mean by just rewards? Like, I can buy anything I want. I can buy anything I want, bro. There's no pleasure in that. There's nothing in that. I don't have friends, family, or intimate partner. Okay? Life is meaningless without that stuff. Why would someone want someone with nothing when they can have someone with something? Build it. After you have a foundation, then you can build your house on legacy, bro. Bro, this is the cope maxing red pill cringe stuff. I swear, dude. I swear. You need a social life and a group of friends. If you can't find friends, what makes you think you're ready for a deeper relationship? Bro, I'm ready for a deeper relationship. I have difficulty finding friends because it's not easy in this world. It's truly not. It's very difficult. Even to be in a situation, in a social environment, you're still not fully accepted. It takes months, maybe even years to be fully accepted in a social area. You have to not be the new guy on the block anymore, too. I mean, like, you're just coming at a non-nuanced position completely. You need to be able to find contentment without anyone before you can bring people into it. Otherwise, it becomes dependent on others. Bro, like, this is just cringe blue pill bullshit. What makes you think someone wants to come into the life of a person who feels great about everything? There are deeper issues at play here you need to address. Bro, you're putting the egg before the chicken. Not the chicken before the egg. Like, obviously, the world became gray because my life was lacking incrementally of friends, and then incrementally of family, and incrementally lacking of intimate partnerships. It wasn't that it was gray, and then I lost all of that. It was that I lost all of that, and it became gray. Do you not get that you're flipping the egg and the chicken? It is a workout, and I'm going to keep reading in this cringe voice. Repetitions are pointless or meaningless. They are necessary to practice and grow the skill. You must apply a talent, or it will atrophy. You must have a full life before, and then find a place for them. I don't have nothing to say about that comment. Oh, this is a long one. Oh, man. Whew. Okay, boyos, let's read this cringe. You must derive meaning and purpose from the self. There are two types of mindset, that of external and internal locus of control. External feels control is outside of the self. It is passive. Internal knows control comes from within the self. It is active. You must have internal motivation, so it is not dependent on outside forces. This is where determination comes in. After motivation has faded, the will to keep going for the rest, for the self must take over. It's not about you now. It's about you in every moment after now. You don't do the rep to finish the workout. You do it to get stronger. Take control in your life. You can't wait, or it will pass you by. What's the incentive, my friend? How do you think you get it before you've worked for it? Dude, this guy literally spammed my comment section, bro. Bro, with this cringe garbage. Like, I get it. Yeah, put in the work, bro. Like, I get what you're saying. Put in the work, bro. Your 20s is your decade to fail and get up again. Men hit their stride in their 70s, bro. Men hit their stride in their 110s, bro. Men hit their stride in their 30s, and they're earning peak in their 50s. Bro, shut up. I'm a top earner. I'm already a top earner in the country. I'm a top earner in the country. What are you saying? They're top earning peak in their 50s. Bro, what are you saying? Money Max doesn't help. I can buy anything. No girl wants me. What are you even saying? I probably make more money than you. Like, seriously, so stupid. Like, it's just devoid of reality. Like, you're just a boomer. Like, you've never even opened the Tinder app before because it didn't exist. COVID wasn't a thing. Dating apps didn't exist. Instagram didn't exist. iPhones didn't exist. Complete atomization of the entire country wasn't a thing. Everyone wasn't eternally online on like Discord and GroupMe when you were dating. It's completely different. Money is nothing. Women earn more than guys in our age. If you're 20, women earn more. So what do you mean money? They don't care about money because they can pay for everything themselves on selling feet pictures, dude, to guys like you in your 50s. So stupid. Your adolescence is supposed to be a time of death and rebirth. Your social groups are supposed to disperse as you find your new path in life. You have so much time ahead of you. It's imperative you sow now so you may reap later. Regardless, if your hopes come to fruition, if you wish to live a long-fulfilling life, it must be independent of others' whims and interdependent in society. Okay, that was the most cringe garbage. I don't really have anything to say about that stuff. Bro, I'm late. Bro, you're late again. Late cells. Late cells. Late cells. Don't give up. Life is a gift from God. If you lift weights, you get strong. Bro, I've been lifting for a decade. I've been lifting for like 10 years, dude. Oh gosh, I can't stand this cringe garbage, dude. I really can't stand this stuff. It's so devoid from like... It's like they don't understand reality. Like, jeez. Okay, let's keep reading it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me read it. Okay, he actually gets into interesting. Let me read this. It's a gift from God. If you lift weights, you get stronger, bro. You work more hours, you make more money. Relationships effort doesn't equal outcome. I'm sorry, it's true. It's hard to process because as men, we are goal-oriented. But let your goals go. When it comes to relationship, till it's defined, you're good enough. Protect, provide, and entertain not just women, but yourself and humanity. There are traditional women in church. They are traditional women overseas and traditional women in rural areas. Don't lose hope. The hardest part of dating is just, oh gosh, is establishing trust. Go back to school. Take a part-time... This guy literally told me to go back to school? Take a part-time job? Bro! It's like he's never... I mean, he's literally talking to me like he's never... He's like, yeah, bro, just keep working out, bro. Bro, I've been working out for like a decade, bro. That doesn't help. Okay? Oh, go get a part-time job, bro. Bro, I probably make more money than you as well. Like, what are you even saying? So stupid. It's like, that's not the issue. The issue is the social part and the looks part. You can't get around that. You can't red pill max your way through that. Do you not understand that? Like, come on. Like, you can't red pill max your way into having, like a super close-knit family. Like, that just doesn't happen. It's not part of it. Okay? The red pill doesn't say, yeah, bro, just family max, bro. Just hustle with your family, bro. They say ditch your family and make money. Their tradition was the hardest time ever. Go back to school, take a part-time job, volunteer, join a large faith-based institution where women share your values. All these will make you better and put you in a good situation to meet someone good as well. If you don't have the patience for that, be a passport bro. Just remember, if you're Tom Brady, she might leave. If you're Tom Brady, she might leave. What does that even mean? Are you saying like every girl leaves? Very few women will ever love you more than your mother or kids. Provide, protect, entertain. Someone will appreciate it. There's a company called LoveMe.com, overseas matchmaker. Lastly, I want to say, as a man, sports has taught me you can be scoreless the whole game, but if you hit the winning shot, no one remembers anything except that. So stay strong. Something I said helps. If you get the winning shot, bro. Yeah, bro, just get the winning shot, bro. Just get the winning shot, bro. Yeah, bro, just get the winning shot, bro. Just keep grinding, keep hustling, shoot for your dreams, bro. You can't be friends with coworkers, and dating your coworker is the dumbest thing you could do. Yeah, because it'll get you like a HR complaint and fired. I've had 13 girlfriends IRL and 14 online. What? Why are you in my comments section? But I've been a dry spell for 4 years. Does that count? Okay. Now I know why it's in my comment section. It's over. Brutal. COVID got him. Damn. COVID got him. And 12 girls from my past came out of the woodwork past a certain age. Maybe 14 girlfriends IRL if I really think about it. But 3 long dry spells lasting years. I remember that. Yeah, I really can't say, bro. I don't know. I mean, the label's not that important. Like, if your life is ass, then your life is ass. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say. Life starts at 70, boyos. For real. Maybe you just need a higher IQ woman to talk to. Svo. Yeah, I mean, like, I like talking to girls, don't get me wrong. And I like talking to smart girls that are high IQ and talk about, like, interesting stuff. And you definitely can. But, like, at the same time, they still are girls. You know? They still are girls. So, but hey, look, if you got the plug, bro, if you know some girls, bro, like, geez, like, don't hold back, dude. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, obviously, like, or actually, no, because then you're trying to get one around me, bro. You're trying to, yeah, I see right through you, so. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, okay, all right. That's a bunch of comments. I think he blew up in spite of his looks. You don't need to read the cringe, lol. Yo, my bad, dude. It was just too funny, dude. I thought it was too funny. It was like ironic, funniness. Bro said life is a gift from God. Explain all the people with disability. Yeah, life is a gift from God. That's why it sucks. Every second of it is ass. Child brain cancer, anyone? Dead ass. I'm tired of the trad pipeline. I want to live in the present. Honestly, I kind of like the trad stuff, though. I'm a trad cuck. It is what it is. Law, what are you insinuating? Haha. Oh, insinuating that, like, you were like, you ever hear that, like guys, like great men, like kings, they always get trapped by like girls, like, I don't know if you ever heard that stuff. That's what I was getting at. It was more so just kind of tongue-in-cheek. Like, I was saying, oh, you have high IQ women, send them my way. And then I was like, wait, no, don't send them my way, because then they're gonna like pull a fast one on me. But that's my schizo brain, honestly, more than anything, because I have severe trust issues. Okay, all right. Yeah, I guess let's keep reading this stuff. The BP should have never spread. Wait, should have spread. I have contemptuous attitude towards the proselytizers of BP on places like TikTok because it simultaneously waters down the culture and the talking points, and all it does is make our knowledge less valuable because more people have access to it. What is even the point of making BP go mainstream, ? To prove a point, ? Normies don't care about that and never will. You're just doing yourself a disservice. Got a view max, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm just out here view maxing, bro. Completely agree. This knowledge should be niche and inaccessible to undeserving. Yeah, I don't know. It's the internet. It is what it is. My brother was, I mean, people are going to hear about it and then move on with their lives. Like, they're not going to care. Like, girls, they'll hear about this stuff. Like, yeah, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't affect their life at all. So they're not really going to give a damn about any of it. Like, you know what I mean? My brother was talking about looks maxing, mewing, and all that. I told him that they are raising the standards, turning 6s into sub 5 because they are turning the dating market into a red ocean. It is statistically over. How can something be over if it never began? How can you cope? Meth. Meth Max, bro. Just Meth Max, bro. Just Meth Max, bro. Life is a gift from God if you're rich, tall, and good-looking white man from a good family. Brutal. You still die like everyone does. Yeah, when is that gonna happen, Spo? Can I just make that happen faster, bro? Like, can we get that train rolling? Like, can we just get that going, bro? Can I just, like, get, like, a kiss from a girl and then die? Can that happen? Like, is that an option? Can I spin the roulette, get a kiss, and then just die afterwards? Like, can I take that option? Is that an option? Because I will take that option if it is an option. Clay, hey, let's go. I recently heard my non-Inkwell friends say the over for cells meme when we were gaming. This is going mainstream, y'all. Won't be long until a black pill grifter enters the space, and then it'll be truly over. This guy says Wheat Waffles has entered the chat. Honest Waffles, bro. He's being honest. Okay, he's honest. In a way, it's a good thing because it actually raises awareness to the problem. Yeah, I mean, what I was trying to say with this is that, like, with it going mainstream, like, to be honest, like, you kind of are seeing like a lot more normies and just articles and stuff like that, like talking about, obviously, like the statistics are coming out as well, but like in general, I feel like there's a lot more conversation about how brutal the male existence is for men in the West, being lonely alone with no women. And you know, whether you want to say that's Inkwell or not, it is what it is. But I think you know, I think that happening is bad, but I think the awareness of that isn't necessarily a bad thing. It potentially could be even a good thing. So I don't know. It is what it is. Rising Doomer says already flooded. His GF detests men and has a mainstream take on Inkwells. I mean, if it's a girl, like, who cares what her take is on Inkwells, IMHO, but it'll take a long time before my boy understands the plight of those who are on this side of the internet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like Wheat Waffles. Like, he was one of the first, like, BP channels that I came across personally, so I don't really have any, like, animosity towards him. I don't really care that he's making content that is more like red pilly or whatever, like, or he has some group or something like that. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, get your money up. Like, it is what it is. If people find value in paying for that group, I mean, that's fine with me. Like, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? But that's just me. I get it. His GF to test men. Forget about that guy. Grifters are never good, even though they regurgitate the suppressed knowledge. How does one sell the BP? Wee Waffles is a man that makes his living telling men how bad they look, and you're surprised that his GF hates men. I'm talking about my friend's GF. But TBH, I think a lot of women have underlying resentment towards men. Most of us are desperate, so I kind of get why they see things the way they do. Actually, Svo talked about that one time. He's like, yeah, I was a Discord e-girl for a while, and then I started detesting men because they're so desperate. So it's actually pretty interesting. Good and bad. I'll focus on bad because we have a general idea on good. If you look at Red Pill now, women are entering it. True. Soon they will enter BP and dilute its message further, gaslighting to create further consequences. Yeah, I mean, it's inevitable, but, like, you know, such is life, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who cares? Honestly, it's just a cope, bro. Like, honestly, who cares? I'm just trying to cope, Max. It's not that serious. Like, I mean, I understand the point of gatekeeping, but, like, who cares, bro? I don't know, dude. I know I'm going to die a virgin. How can you cope? I missed an opportunity with a Colombian woman. Brutal. Yo, what up, Wireless Plum? They're already warping the BP. Yeah, I'm sure women are already warping the BP. I truly believe that. Yeah, I'm sure. It is what it is, man. I mean, there's a billion views out there. If you get the general idea that looks matter the most, I mean, that's mainly the most important thing to know. The rest is kind of just like, you know, just hogwash, political bullshit, depending on which aisle you stand on, basically, you know? The only people who earn an easy, comfortable lifestyle are women and a select few men. Yeah, yeah, definitely girls. Women are ahead of men on the human evolutionary time. Oh, I read this already. Oh, this guy says this all BS. Should I read this? Kind of getting tired maxing. Bro said life is a gift from God. No kidding, the quality of life. Just don't be a whale. I guess we all want to be loved. They're already warping the BP. Don't be fat. And don't be a psycho. The BP is just modern day genetic determinism. Yeah, I agree. Genetic determinism, yeah, 100%. Ooh. Okay. So this person doesn't like what I have to say, I guess. So this is BS from me. I personally think that red pill grifters like Wheat Waffles are going to take these things under new management. So this is going to be new MGTOW. You will hear extremely common advices like go gym, grind money, Geomax. Okay, Geomax? Is that common advice? Is Geomaxing considered common advice? When I first heard Geomax, it was like some random BP channel. I had never heard of that before in my life. And it was mind-blowing. JBW game? I think that's like pretty like slightly esoteric knowledge. Like I don't think everyone is like, oh wow, I should just leave the West and find a girl in a third world country. Like, you know? I feel like that's like not like a get your money up, bro. Hit that gym, bro. You know? Remember those cringe vids of Wheatley where he said that 5'10" steroid ogre is a Giga Chad? No, I don't know, man. This is what will happen to the BP. You literally imagine that weird future where everyone will go under a few surgeries like WTF. It's already happening in South Korea where it's a common birthday gift for children, yet it didn't affect their personality. Blue pill cope in media. Remind me again why every BP YouTuber thinks that everything is going to change at some point. Guys, human nature didn't change for 200k years. The fuck wrong with y'all? I don't know which part of the video that he's addressing, like that he's trying to say is like incorrect. I have no idea, so just gonna move on. It's all gonna turn into looks maxing and competition amongst men. That's what they want out of it. Geomax is being talked about by mainstream video essayists on here. Okay. If you guys lived in a woman's body for a few months, you'd start thinking like them and having their values. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Look, bro, I'm a feminist, bro. You know what I mean? I love women. I love women, bro. I'm a feminist, bro. I think the BP goes deeper than looks. I see it as truth over happiness, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it's basically like BP is like lookism / genetic determinism, you know, and however you want to expand upon that is however far you want to take that, essentially. But obviously it's going to affect like every facet of the entire world. Spo's a transmaxer. He's Discord e-kitten. With the Adam's apple though. If BP goes mainstream, it's over for real, because you will end up where you were intended. So I blame the people trying to sell stuff. Okay. I mean, if the BP goes mainstream, like, you realize that doesn't change your life at all. Like, I guess, like, it changes it because more people are gonna looks max, per se, but, like, you're still ugly, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't change you that much. And I guess you're getting squeezed out. Oh, that was the whole point of the video. I'm, like, debating myself at this point, saying that I'm wrong with myself. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, like, probably just kind of getting a bit, yawn maxing and stuff. Most normies think, race? Most normies think JBW is a racist idea and hate it. Yeah, JBW, I mean, it's just true. Like, I don't even care. It's just not even an interesting topic. It's just true. You know? There's really not much to say. Like, even amongst like the same race, like if they're black or Asian, they're like, what's it called? They're like skin color segregated, and they're like, oh, light skin this, oh, dark skin that. You know what I mean? Oh, you're more tan this, oh, you're less tan that. So it's like even amongst the same races. So it's like JBW, if you're like white passing or whatever as an Asian, like an East Asian, or if you're like white passing as like a Latinx individual, like a mestizo or whatever, then like you're higher SMB. That's just the way the world works. You know what I mean? Like there's really nothing around it. And like light skin black guys are typically like more commonly thought of as like pretty boys or whatever. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Lamalice comments based. Okay, let me read it then. There are already some circles forming consistent of sub-5 men in their 20s and 30s who go out consistently and take girls through other means. Bruh, you might want to go around and browse in some onion image boards. It's all over the place. It's some sort of trend. Various men share their experiences as well as the methods that they tried that work best. Also, don't hate on Wee Waffles. He is on our side. He's just trying to evade the gulag through using contrast fallacies. The only way ahead is through other means. And some men are tired of playing by those supposed rules. No, I don't hate Wee Waffles. I love Wee Waffles. So if I ever, say anything bad about him, it's, it's a joke. Whatchamacallit? I may have disagreements though, but yeah, it is what it is. And if he wants to sell stuff, I really don't care. Life for us is a prison. I personally am getting ready to cross the river. Civilization as we know it will change for the better if we overcome the fear that the elite have installed in our heads. Remember, one last thing. Nobody is out there to serve you. You have to act for your own needs. True. Surely you're not talking about forbidden pickup techniques such as spiking their drinks. Just be a grapist, bro. If life is that terrible that you have to do that, I suggest a rope. I didn't say anything, not a word. I won't do it, but I'll tell you this. Society is truly on the last throes. From now on, things will accelerate. Things will only accelerate if you make them accelerate. We have to... Oh, we got Chad. We got molester Chad George Floyd. Oh, that's a funny PFP, dude. They only accelerate if you make them accelerate. We have to actively spread the word of the BP as well as other things that will accelerate the collapse of society everywhere we can and do in our power to accelerate outside of anything illegal, of course. I'm not Fed posting, bro. I'm just an accelerationist, bro. Anyway, here's my manifesto of the Nationalist Workers Social Party. I'm doing my best, but we need more people to join. You can make a difference and say that everyone ready to want society collapse already. As of now, they're attempting to divide men and cooperate the cohesion. Okay, bro. This is a manifesto in the comment section. Oh, sorry, dude. I can't read the manifesto, bro. You're spurging out, bro. Don't trust these guys. Trust your gut. Go make some plans if your life is only... Okay, he's just saying, like, take control of your life. Go make some plans. Be comfortable in the woods. In the woods? Trust nobody. Oh, he's a wood coper. Go in the woods, bro. Find your own place in the woods, bro. Personal success is called politics. Okay, I can't read the manifesto on, like... I don't know what that is. Living in the woods or something. Dude, you are DBDR, right? Why would you need a voice filter and a new channel? You already have 20k plus subs, lol? JFL, I'm not DBDR, but I love his content and he was an inspo for me to make videos. That's a great compliment, so thanks. Negative XP is playing a character. He's not really an Inky. And then he said, stop listening at... It's so easy to make enough money to live a comfortable lifestyle here in the West. It's true, though. Maybe if you didn't spend so much money on subscription services and Funko Pops, you'd live in a comfortable life. Lamau, Funko Pops. What's I say? What's the timeline on that? I rewatched it, couldn't find it. That's not what PSL stands for. It stands for where the rating systems came from, namely PUA hate, slut hate, and Lookism forums, the ones where ER is from. True, my bad, I couldn't remember, bro, thanks. Yeah, I said that wrong in the video, actually. geomaxing is starting to become more common, but it's still niche. I'm currently wood coping. I mean, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that, bro. It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Like, you're not gonna find girls in the woods. I don't know, man. It ain't for me, bro. Wood coper. Lol, wood coper. Vikings are a platoon of ERs. What? The worst thing about geomaxing catching on isn't the competition, it's the local economy adjusting to the influx of foreign money, so your purchasing power takes a hit. Okay, yeah, interesting. Living in the woods is Costancy maxing, true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we've been rolling the tape for a minute. That's all the comments. I got through most of them. I mean, I scrolled over some, but you know, that's just the nature of how things work nowadays. There's just too many comments to read everything. So, yep. Cool. And the Discord is active. The link is active for 24 hours for the community post. You know, the rules for the VC are right there in the waiting room. You can read them. It's just normie BS. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna do this Saturday night in our prime. And that's pretty much it.